like a spaceship, man. Like, look at this, Michelle. Look at this thing. What do you think about this?
I don't know. It's really bizarre.
It'd be bizarre.
Yep.
Like you say, it's like a spaceship, man.
Yep.
Like you say, it was like.
Like I thought I should dress like Grimes. That's what I said earlier.
That's like had to dress like Grimes. You better drive like this, yeah.
Yeah, like some kind of sci-fi actor or something.
Yeah, it's like making a sci-fi. It's like a thing out of a sci-fi movie, definitely. Like you said that like oh, it looked like the Jetsons, right? You said it looked like the Jetsons.
I don't know. You were reminding me of the Jetsons when you were explaining me about that and showing me it.
Yeah, so that you could camp out in the back. It's actually big enough in the back to camp out, and you put this whole tarp thing over top of the back, and you can like camp out. So this is only like, this is an add-on. It's not even that expensive. You just put on here, and it makes the back in here into like a little space. Is big enough. Actually, I asked them online, is it big enough you can lay down in the back? And we're like, yeah. They say depends, but most likely, for most people, I guess. It's actually, they say it's bigger than an SUV and stuff. So this is what it looked like. The website, some more videos of it kind of driving around and stuff. Right? I don't know if I should show YouTube video, but actually completely.
Vehicles, I just see big flat panels driving down the road. Everything looks like a square box. Are we ever going to make something that looks like a square box? Absolutely not.
With our never charge technology, you can drive with just the power from the sun. It keeps your battery pack topped off, and anywhere you want to go, you just go.
Yeah, so you can like literally charge. So it says you can charge 50 miles a day. You can go up to 1,000 miles. The top version of this thing is like, look, I look right here. Up to 1,000 miles of range. You see that? Up to 1,000 miles of range for $44,000, which is still less than a Model 3, Tesla Model 3, and for $25,000, which is ridiculous, kind of really cheap, one of the cheapest, new cars you can buy. You can actually buy one of these things, right? That's one of the things is like, wow, you could, because the thing is, I've been like thinking about like the fact that like I've been having really bad problem with cars and stuff, and I was thinking that like I need something that is good and reliable, right? I need something good and reliable. I need something that is safe and efficient. And yeah, this is kind of small, but it's not as small as it looks on these pictures, right? It's not as small. It's actually bigger than some of the SUV. You have more like trunk space than most SUV, most cars does, because it's actually big enough in the back you can actually lay down in, right? Which is like a humongous trunk, right? And then it's super air efficient, and like it's just as big as a Model Y. They literally put a Model Y over top of it, and it's literally like the same like footprint, pretty much. Except for you have a smaller frunk. That would give it a longer body. So yeah, so the trunk is actually bigger than the Model Y. Ish. I mean, in some ways. I guess it's more narrow this way. But, if you could pop it up and put that whole little tent thing, and then you have AC and air conditioning in the back. So, like, when you're sitting at superchargers, or, if you go to the supercharger, you can camp out with it. One of the great things about one of the things I've been thinking about buying an electric vehicle is the fact that you can camp out at a charger, right? There's free chargers at grocery stores and stuff, And I know you think, oh, those things take like 10 hours to charge your car. I'm like, good. If you're sleeping, you're not really in a hurry, you know. If you take 10 hours to charge your car, when you're sleeping, through most of that, in the back, running the AC, it doesn't really matter. I see that's kind of like a benefit because you think you have like a excuse to be there. You kind of have like a excuse to be there. Like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just charging my car, and I thought I'd take a nap. Really, you know? Yes, you know. So I mean, that's completely legitimate. I believe it's completely legitimate, and not like most people like buy an RV or something and they camp out in a Walmart parking lot, and they worry about the cops or something knocking on the door, which is rarely ever happen. But and this thing gets such good mileage and everything. You can literally just drive out into like the woods and camp out, and then drive back to the city the next day. You know, and they have autopilot. Can I add that it have autopilot or safe assist, whatever you call it? Yeah. So let's look at all the features that it have that you can add on to it. So it have called Safety Pilot. So for $1,000, which is not bad, it's cheaper than Tesla autopilot program. This one, you know, they not say called Safety Pilot, which is kind of cool because they don't want to be like, oh well, you know, because you know Tesla kind of got into trouble for calling the thing that they have full autopilot, which it wasn't. This is just like Safety Pilot. It is level 2 autonomy capability, so it's like pretty advanced autopilot. You know, you pay $0 when you reserve it, and you have to pay additional $1,500 for it, which is that's really feel like that's definitely worth it because that's going to keep. Not only is this thing built like a race car, where it have like a roll bar around it, right? The thing is built to not even get in a crash because it's the autopilot, right? So the fact that you can avoid the crash, so you don't have to worry about the fact whether or not you're a good driver or a bad driver, or whether or not you are falling asleep at the wheel. You got a little bit of assistance to make sure that like you stay on top of things. I mean, it's just not fully autopilot, but it would definitely help. You know, when you're feeling a little sleepy behind the wheel and assist you in driving, which is really helpful. And not to fatigue you as much. That's the biggest bonus. Like when you're driving long distances, you can get driver fatigue really, really, really well, really fast. So, and then they have $600 for upgraded audio. I don't really know if that's really worth it, but depending on who you are, I mean, you might want a nice audio system. I don't know, maybe I can crank the tunes as I drive around town. Tell everybody subscribe to Erick the Goat Guy, man. You hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to get the vehicle, I'm going to put the full link in the description because I think if I do order one today, they are going to give me a full link that will give you $30 off and me $30 off a price of a vehicle.
I like this, and that one. That looks really cool.
Yeah, see, this look is a dog kit. So they have some type of, they didn't give me any information about it, but they have like $300 some type of dog system where you
water bowl, bags, and rear cover and ladder. A safe, secure place for your friend during driving.
So, your friend, which for me probably be a goat, so I can actually take my goat with me for, and keep him safe and secure, and with water bowl and everything for $300. I think that's kind of neat that they actually designed it to carry a pet. And then it's off. I mean, I'm not going to do a lot of crazy off-roading, but this off-road package might definitely come in handy because I don't know. It might just come in handy because of you make it a little bit better. What does it say?
More ground clearance and tougher wheel covers so you can take your Aptera off-road.
I mean, you definitely want tougher road
Ground clearance?
Yeah, I mean, make it higher off the ground so you don't rocks and stuff don't scrape the bottom.
Right, what's your mom calling about?
I hang it up.
Oh. You want me to just go inside and...
Yeah, go check on her. So, yeah. I mean, I'm almost done with the video. So... yeah, so I gotta get off here, so I gotta go see what my mom wants. But yeah. I just kind of want to talk about this car and how cool it is. I mean, I know what you're probably thinking. It's not RV. It's not really a bus. You know. One of the bad thing is like if you do like get a vehicle, it's very a minimalistic vehicle. So I don't know, like for long term, like it's not really gonna be nice but the thing is that you can put all your put your stuff in the back and then do stuff shuffle to the back, and then I think what I would like to do for the camping feature was like be able to put like something down here. You can put stuff underneath the Altera so it kind of be out of the rain. So that's kind of be cool. Like, you know, like if you have a suitcase, you can kind of stuff it in underneath the rain and stuff. And I don't know. Alright, so maybe we should. I mean, it's only $100 to pre-order it today. So let's do the pre-order thing so I can. What is this? Is this so important for right now?
Yeah. Read what it says.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah. I already know. Okay, so let's order the Terra. So I don't know. Even though it'd be nice to get 1,000 miles of range, the fact is, like, do you really want to drive 1,000 miles without a brake? Like, you know, like that's one of the things that was like they were talking about the Model S Plaid. They were talking about having a 500 mile range, which is like, so this is 250 miles. That's like 3 hours of driving before you take a break. Which that's a long time. 400 miles is like, that's almost like 6 hours of driving before you need a break. I mean, but it still have nice because you're running have capability of running AC and batteries and being able to be gone from like the city for an extended amount of time. So that might actually be a good thing to have, but that's another $5,000, right? And do you really need? So one of the whole points of this is, I guess, cheapness. So let's get this, the cheapest version, which I definitely think. I think it definitely would be nice to have a longer version capability because like it's legit. It's definitely legit. Do you ever drive like literally halfway across the country without ever have to stop and plug in? You know? But I mean, and so I read through here and I was trying to figure out the difference between the front wheel drive and the rear wheel drive, which is for $2,500. What it mainly does is it make the make it just.
Do you not want me sucking on it?
And then, so I'm just going to get front wheel drive because, you know, unless you want more power and speed, which is not really necessary for, because front wheel drives is 2 out of 3 wheels have traction, which is probably more than enough for most applications. And I mean, but I'm not saying like if you got the money, maybe get the third wheel, but like for me, I probably don't need to spend another $2,000 on a little bit more performance and power. This was like one of the things I didn't like about the website is that you give you all these options, but they don't have like any on the website where it kind of shows the different choices. So I'm like, which I really kind of know. Like, I don't know. So I'm kind of just, but it doesn't really matter because this is just the interior color. But I mean, I wish there was like a way you can like better view the different options. Like, you know. And what does this say? Oh, and then the outside. So, I mean, I looked at the video, and like that's the white one, right? And this is a black one. The black one definitely looked the best because the roof, that way the roof actually matches the sides, right? See, like the blue one is not bad looking. But like, I think the black one, I like. Oh, here's a silver version, so it doesn't look that bad. But I definitely think I want black outside. You know, it's just so like the top with the solar panels kind of blends in with the rest of the vehicle. But I mean, you know, it's all preference. And then so let's see a solar amount of solar that you want on the car. So you want minimum solar for free, which is pretty much minimum, or you want maximum solar, which you definitely want to. I feel like you definitely want to go with maximum amount of solar, especially for like that's only $900, right? Which is that would give you 50 miles a day in range, right? And that's only $1,000 upgrade. I mean, that $1,000 could be like a lot. But if you buy in a new car, you're spending $25,000 on a car. What's another $1,000? You know. And that's definitely save you from having to plug in. And that's like the whole that's probably like the whole reason you're getting the thing. Which for me is kind of it. It's like the fact that I can charge up using solar panels. I don't have to worry about plugging in. So, yeah. I mean, that's like majority of the reason you want this thing. So let's add it to cart. Once they start asking me for more credit card information and stuff, I'm going to have to end the video. But do we have any comments? Oh yeah, we do got comments. What did it say?
Mom said take the garbage out.
Yeah, I know. But I can wait. What
would fit you and Michelle and your camping stuff?
Yeah.
That's a nice car.
Yeah, that is a nice car. Yeah, it would definitely fit Michelle and camping stuff. And I mean, really, if you get a loan, it probably would be like, you know, if for like 2 years, it would be $1,000 a month. Most car loans would be about 5 years, so it'd be like a couple $100 a month. You know, which is totally affordable. Especially if you're doing DoorDash every day, you know. So yeah, you can get this car and do DoorDash every day, and make $100 a day, and you can have the thing paid off in like a year. So you know, so that's what I was thinking. Like, even if I bought this and I had it like towed behind my bus, and I just use it just for doing DoorDash, it would definitely pay for itself in like the savings will have to buy gas. It would definitely pay for itself. Because right now, when I drive doing DoorDash, I spend probably $20 a day on gas. And you've got to factor in probably another $10 a day in wear and tear on my vehicle. Which is, still this is wear and tear on my vehicle. So, so I guess that's going to carry over. So, yeah. So you save save $20 a day in gas. So 20 times, so 365. What's 20 times 365? Actually, I'll put that in the calculator.
Oh, gee. 7,300.
Yeah, so it would pay for itself in like 2 or 3 years, just on the gas saving alone. So. This is the part that I have to put all my credit card information in, and I don't want to put it in front of everybody. But I will definitely fill this out after I get off the live stream. And so please like, subscribe, share the video, hit the like button. So yeah, I definitely want people to leave me a comment if you are interested in buying this vehicle, and I'll make sure I put my full link up here. So yeah, I'm going to probably do another video on this one. If anybody want, what did it say?
For about
50 G's.
Yep. YA can get a beast of Juan. What is he talking about?
Yeah, I probably won't get a... Yeah, you are right. I probably won't get a car loan, but I can always dream. But the thing is, they got a referral program. So maybe off my YouTube program, maybe I can get enough of you guys to hit... So yeah, that's probably the thing, is that I won't be able to get a loan. So I'm counting on you guys to use my referral link to buy this vehicle, and because this is the best vehicle you can buy, it seems like. I don't know. And where you can save $30 off your reservation, which is like nothing, but alright. Please like, subscribe, and share.